Okay. We said Mumbo Jumbo first prediction just for funsies, right? Who would Mumbo Jumbo be team with? Grian? That would make sense. C team. Okay. You can say team names and whatever. I won't know them. I won't know what that means. Mumbo Ren Skiz. Okay, we'll do Mumbo Green Rendog Skizzleman. Sure, I'm good with that. We'll run that. For the funsies. Predictions. Frag order, unfortunately, I think is this. Oh man. Wow. Sorry for laughing, but like, come on, man. Oh man. That's so interesting. 3 people who've played as kind of OP. I don't know. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say so. Alright, guys. Maybe we'll get one person correct. That'll be revolutionary. A single... Oh, it's Big B Stats 2. Gotcha. Alright, cool. Well, lock in. Lock in for the team is revealed to be... Not announced yet. It'll be here soon. Guys. There you go. Hey, wait a minute. We almost got it. Let's go. Huge. W. Let's go. Mumbo Jumbo MCC. This is what people want to see. This is what the people have been asking for 6 years now. Also cool to see Beef thrown into the mix. Beef was involved with was it the cards, right? Beef was involved with the cards they did, Creo cards. Am I wrong to say that? Yeah, TCG, gotcha. It says Bodum top corner. Oh, Bodum PO 12 24 26. Is this Bodum? Ren's the first frag? Yes. Yes, that would be correct. No, this is not Bodum? Oh, okay. Cool. That's fantastic, actually. That's cool, though. This is the D team. I don't know what that means, but sure. Yeah, totally. Totally. Alright, that's fun. Definitely not what I would have expected. Like, I was convinced Mumbo and Green were guaranteed to be on the same team. But that's the limit of my knowledge when it comes to Hermitcraft, is that. Like, I was like, they have to be, or like Mumbo, maybe Etho, or something like that. I was like, oh, they have to be on the same team, obviously. But clearly not. Clearly not. Doesn't have to be like that. I assume this is more recent, like, based. Like, these are more, like, recent, combinations of hermits, or it's just, like, for fun? Because what, Hermitcraft is what, season 11 right now? So, there you go. Cool. Cool, man. Cool. W. And here it is on Twitter. Haha. Dude. You know, there... You know how interesting it would be if, like, all of these hermits play, and they're like, wait, I was always scared of playing MCC? This is actually kind of fun. Dude, Mumbo Jumbo, it could happen. You never know. It's possible, okay? It's possible. I don't want to wish... Well, I do want to wish it into existence. I don't want to just, like, say it's likely, but, like... It's possible. There could be a hermit thrown into the mix here. That could just be like, wait a minute. This is kind of fun. Well, we almost got it. Pretty good. I say we as if I contributed to this prediction. But good job, guys. Lovely day. How good is Vintage Beef at Minecraft? My instincts say that I think he's the second frag of this team. Am I wrong to say that? My spidey sense was saying that that would be correct. Second frag probably? Okay, cool. I've seen like the slightest bit of what's it called? The slightest bit of vintage beef content back when Beef hosted the Cobble or the Pixelmon server it was at the time. So I have seen the tiniest bit of vintage beef gameplay a long time ago. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then we also we will keep track of people that are new as well, which would be Beef and Jumbo, Mr. Jumbo. Cool, man. Mumbo's the third frag? I don't know. We saw Mumbo Jumbo step off a Strider and walk straight into lava. I actually would give Skiz the benefit of the doubt to not do that. You know? Also, I mean, we have a confirmed thing here too, I guess. We know for sure that Green's in, so I guess it's a copper. He'll be on a different team though, but we know he's in at some point. Anyways, orange team. Yeah. So, do we think the orange team will just be people that give off orange, or do we? It's just random, honestly. Cleo on orange. Wasn't there a thing about like Cleo's had a squad or something? Or was it Joe and Cleo and Joe or whatever? Ollie, Cam, and Joe were apparently a trio. Okay, we'll put them on the team. That's a very good team in this roster, though. Well, not very good, but that's a pretty solid team, no? Oh, Cleo is not with Joe. Ah, interesting. Well, we'll put this trio on the board, anyways. I assume Cleo could be with Etho then. I don't know if that makes sense though. Wells with them? Okay, we'll give him Wells Night. Wells Night. Probably bottom frag? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe Joe Hill's bottom frag? Oh, Joe's username is Joe Hills Says. Okay, let me correct that. Joe Hills Says. Oh, that does look a lot more familiar, yeah. I was gonna say that I remember seeing this face somewhere. And then Cam and Ollie. I actually would argue Cam is the top frag now. Am I wrong to say that? I feel like that might be accurate. Modern day? I feel like that's pretty close, at least. Cam is a top frag. I love this. I mean, it's kind of fun, right? Ollie got 12th last event? Yeah, but he was also teamed with Fruit Berries. Come on. I know I know Ollie isn't bad at Minecraft, but he was teamed with Fruit Berries. It helps a lot. It does help a lot. I feel like this makes sense. Ollie was Tete Luis. I don't think they were for that portion. I feel like that would be a little too much. Martin, Sausage, Doc is probably a trio. I believe it. You'll have to convince me for everything here, because again, I've watched some live series stuff, but I do not know much more beyond that, man. Crazy. Doc said his team was really bad. Damn. Wait, so we say Mythical Sausage is also probably in this event? I didn't grab Sausage's player character. Or like a, yeah, just like a, seems possible. Cub said his team was all newcomers. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Shelby's confirmed. Yeah, we have Shelby. Oh, hello. Shelby's right here. Whip, Catherine, and Sausager in his Hermitcraft collabed with Empires. Okay, we'll grab... We are missing some players still, so that would make sense. Whip. Whip. And Catherine? Catherine Eliz. There you go. There's a Reddit post with all the info about the event. Gotcha. I did see that, I think. Unless it was recent. But I did see something about, like, everything we know about the Hermitcraft event, blah, 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 blah. Joel Etho because of Boat Boy, but that's so strong! No? I swear that would be broken. Etho is probably top fragging his team, whatever team he's on. Who would be all the top frags? Joel, Etho, probably Cub, Grian, Gem, Pearl, Scott. I forgot about all the guests. No way. Martin. Oh, we might have too many. I think this is relatively accurate so far. And like Scar. False probably, right? Yeah. Something like that. Jimmy top fragging. Yeah, totally. No, I think... I mean, we also already picked some people. Green will be one. Green's not in here. So one of these people that we picked is not a top frag. Well, unless one of them is not a top frag. Same logic applies. But if this is a trio confirmed, then they better be one of them better be a top frag. I hope. I sincerely hope. Actually, we know Cub is a top frag because he's a team with 3 newcomers, so he's confirmed top frag. Actually, well, most of these are confirmed top frags. So yeah, we'll see. Bodum team since Impulse joined MCC for the first time. What's Bodum again? My bad. I should probably have known this at this point. I've heard the term so many times. Scenes when Joel is second frag. To who? To who, though? Genuinely, to who? Martin? Etho? It could be Etho, you never know. What if one of the newcomers with Cub was Hacks? Alright. Alright. Let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Alright. So let's stop tweaking. Unstable, it says in the title that we've already done it. 2 videos. Already did reacts today. Okay, well. Let's actually grab that Reddit post as well. Just while we're here, because we might as well, right? Actually, there might be people on here that could be a good reminder. H-Bomb, H-Bomb, I guess, technically could be in, but I doubt it at this point. I don't think Amy and Becky... I mean, Amy Becky could be in. I just don't know. This is too many guests. There isn't a single Hermit on this team. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's not a single Hermitcraft member on this team, bro. Hello? Lock in. Oh, dude, Jamal? That'd be fire. No, I'd love to see Jamal. And Jamal, I saw a clip of Jamal tweaking to meeting Etho on the, what's it called? On, as a guest for Hermitcraft. That would be sick. No, I'd love that. That'd be fire. That'd be cool. This is super strong. Sure. Oh, there is no purple pandas. Oh, it's Corrales, Beef, Azuma, and XB is their prediction. And then Joel, Lizzie, Eloise, and Kirsty. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Jamal would be fun. I'd F with a Jamal inclusion. Here's the info compiled. I did see this. Yeah. Is this the post we were talking about? No egg. No, Egg Chan will not be in this event. It's like the furthest away from Egg Chan we'll ever get. Literally, there's a higher chance Egg Chan is in the next like Cube Championships than he's in this event. Like, or whatever. I don't even know if Cube Championships is a real event. I just made that up. Oh, not that egg? Oh, I thought you were talking about Egg Chan. Hey, there's Doc. There you go. Grian Gem Etho. I see. I mean, Cub is with 3 newcomers. That's true. Fun. Fun, man. Fun. Fun. We were wrong as hell with our prediction, but fun. Cool team. I don't really know anything about Corrales or XB Crafted. But I like their profile pictures, so that's good enough. Accounts. 8 hermits so far. Interesting. guys, let's keep track. Nah, this event had so many hermits. Why? Hello? What the hell? Scott outdid himself. Lock in. XB Crafted and Corrales. Bang. Cub, top frag, Doc, and then instincts say XB Crafted Corrales. I could be wrong. XB second frag? Wait a minute. Hold on. Dude, what the hell? Crazy. But this team might have potential. There's hope. Dude, we got a Tetris shape in terms of newcomers. This is looking like a Block Wars roster. At this point. At this point. We were very wrong here, though, unfortunately. But they'll come another time. We won't predict them for a little bit, but they'll come another time. Copper for Wells? Well, this could still be a team. We don't know that. Guys, this could still be a team. We just don't know it yet. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Final orange team though. W. Okay, so the situation, right, that you deal with when it comes to these types of predictions is you have a higher chance of getting things right, but I feel like you're going to overthink more because you have a higher chance that you have things right. It's like, okay, if I was Scott's Major and I had 25 hermits and a bunch of other people, who am I putting on yellow? Like, I feel like we're analyzing things very far now. Should there not be a green block behind Skiz? Skiz has already played before a few times. False on yellow, possibly. Possibly. Green only needs blue for rainbow, so maybe blue. Sure, we'll grab green from his single barrel and we'll put him on blue for now. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. Did I miss a lot? No. Not really. Only 2 teams. But no guests yet, which is interesting. Very peculiar. Excuse me, sorry, that was... I need to burp a little bit, my bad. I'm so sorry. False, Pearl, Eloise, and Shelby. Yeah, the teams probably will not be balanced. That's chill. It's just more so that everyone has a chance to play, right? Impulse yellow, sure. Tango, Impulse, Etho, ZF. Yep. Impulse. Tango, and ZF. Yep. Yep, you've convinced me. Yep, sounds good to me. Etho, Impulse. Is ZF good at the game? That would be a pink team? Actually? Okay. We'll put it back. What's the highest comp team that could show up? Joel, Etho, Jem, and Scott or Martin or something like that. If they just want people to have a miserable time, they can do that. If Ethos team is going to argue, it probably includes B-dubs. I believe that. Wolfeei on pink. Yep. Totally. Non-Hermit on yellow. Yeah, let's predict something different then. Joel, Cleo, Lizzie, and B-dubs. That's fun. Could Fruit be in? You never know. Maybe. I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't count on it, but I'd say it's very unlikely. 4 B-dubs. I'm trying to think of what would make sense. I mean, again, I'm not that well versed when it comes to these combos of people. I'd say, yeah, we definitely want to do a guess thing. It could be this team, but I don't want to repeat the prediction again, because that's just like boring. Are we actually missing players still? I think we are, right? So we have 25 Hermits, but we only have 11 guests. So we have 4 more slots that we just don't have accounted. We have not accounted for yet. I did see, yeah, Pixel Riffs? Would that make sense? Pixel Riffs? We already have Sausage. JoJo's an S tier, so if we're saying no S tiers, then probably not. Sausage is already in the chest. Fwip and Big B are also already in the chest here. I'll show it. We have Scott, Martin, Jimmy, Shelby, Catherine, Big B, Fwip, Lizzie, Pixel Riffs, Mythical Sausage, and then Cam and Ollie. Eloise, okay. Soup for Eloise. Yep. She's a brick house. Aimsy's likely? Alright, if you say so. We'll put them in the chest. Maybe Tubbo Scar City wanted to invite him for something Hermit related after the mid-offs. Okay. I mean, that'd be fun. Tubbo in this event, he would geek out of his mind. He would lose his mind if he was in this event. Genuinely, I think Tubbo would absolutely cry if he was invited to be in this event. To be fair, I understand. Falls, AMC, Cleo, and Pearl for yellow? Sure. We can do that. AIMZ, Cleo, False, Pearl. Sure. That frag order would be Pearl. Or is False better than Pearl? I think so, right? That? Isn't that kind of strong? I feel like this seems kind of strong, no? I guess, yeah, if their team is strong, then the team is strong. Alright, cool. Send it. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have anything. Women can be strong. I didn't say they couldn't. I just said the team was strong. False and Cleo are not on the same team. Alright. Remove the entire team. Put him back on the bench. I'm just going to remove this whole top frag thing because it's going to get confusing. There you go. Oh, wait. Yeah, you could have just put gem there, huh? Good point. I didn't think about that. Out of all the guests, would there be another person who would make a lot of sense with this squad? I could see Lizzie for like a life series combo. I don't know if that makes sense, but Shelby, sure. Amy could also make sense. Okay, I'll put Shelby. That's pretty strong, but like not ridiculous. But it's pretty strong. Lizzie makes more sense? Okay, wait. we could do either. I don't mind. I think Lizzie and Shelby are honestly pretty interchangeable when it comes to skill, by the way. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Lizzie's a lot worse. I disagree, but sure. I would say they're interchangeable. I wouldn't say Shelby is a lot better than Lizzie. If you go to again, this is in a vacuum to an extent because it's only a one event example for now. Actually, I can just grab both of their things now. Shelby was here and Lizzie here. Lizzie's recent performances have ranged, but not too much, honestly. Kind of hovering around that like 25th to 30th range, roughly. Depends. Over the past few years, by the way, so pretty consistent. And then Shelby's more recent ones, again, recent being well over a year, also hover around the same range, honestly, I would say. Sure, these recent few haven't been as strong, but that doesn't really mean anything. So I'd say they're pretty much on par. Seems right to me. Dude. Crazy, man. Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo, man. Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo first in div. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that one. I would say it seems not very likely. Yeah, is it confirmed if everyone's gonna stream, by the way? I don't know how that works. Is that like a thing? No? Okay. No, yeah, Etho's not gonna stream, of course. Most people are going in person? Gotcha. Well, the event is going to be like the thing in person is live streamed, right? It just won't have all people on their account live at once, or some people maybe. Yeah, I don't think Mumbo would stream. I was just curious. Like, I don't know if maybe they said something about it. Little sad that Mumbo's on a weaker team because imagine if he was on a winning team and he'd love MCC so much he would decide to play again. I don't think it matters. Also, if Mumbo doesn't want to stream, then obviously it would limit him to maybe playing one more time. Or if it's a special occasion, but even then, we'll see. I do think this event will result in a Hermit, at least, hopefully. A Hermit who isn't currently a regular MCC player, wanting to play again. Whether they be in the next event after this is a very different... Well, actually, considering that's probably Twitch Rivals, the next normal online event after this is a whole different thing. But yeah, Doc would make sense, yeah, possibly. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Oh, well, we were close. We just got it one off. This team is insane. Hold on. Okay. I just clocked that. All right. Sure. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, no, Cleo's definitely right. Interesting. Hmm. Cool. Fun team, though. Very fun team. Very fun team. Well, we got a trio. Good job. W. No newcomers either on this team, by the way. Oh, hold on. And then we get Scott. Bang. Bang. Alright. Well, we got a triple. Yippee. No egg then. Oh yeah, because Gem's here. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. With this team here, I got the feeling the Lords will happen. I feel like the Lords is like a step above this, no? I mean, it could. But that's interesting. The Bad Boys? I mean, yeah. That'd be fun. The Bad Boys plus B-dubs. That would be peak. That'd be so random, but it'd be funny. Big B would probably make more sense, yeah. That would make more sense. But I just like B-dubs is so fun. B-dubs is just a fun character. I like B-dubs like just like the whimsy, the pure whimsy that emanates off of B-double-O. It's crazy, man. I wonder if this event has a regular MCC coin or if it has a special one, actually. That's an unanswered question. I feel there's a chance this one has a special one, no? Team ties could happen again. Not really. You can get team tie. Plus whoever. Well, is there another S? Smallish beans. There you go. Problem solved. You can throw Solidarity Gaming on there. Bang. Team Bites. Is that B-dubs on there, I assume? Or Shelby. Team ties, but instead of Skizzleman, it's Shubble. Now that's creative. Alright. Now that would be interesting. Tango and Jimmy's a likely duo. I believe it. I believe it. Now you know why Khalil said their team was scary. I mean, yeah. Yeah. With 11 out of 25 Hermits already, I would not be surprised if we got a non-Hermit team. I mean, on average, every team is going to have, I guess 2.5 Hermits. It is a little interesting that we are missing like so few, because what we have 7 teams left and 14, literally 2 Hermits on every remaining team, and we're chilling. That's all. Then you're fine. But there's likely gonna be a team that only has 1 Hermit on it. Do we know green on blue? No, he's on the prediction side. But yeah. I'm curious about how this is gonna go. I definitely think the what's it called? I definitely think yellow team is strong. I don't know. I don't think it matters, but definitely strong. I hope people will just be kind of normal about it. Like if yellow team sweeps and like Scott gets first, like it's fine. That's chill. But there's probably gonna be people who get mad. It's not chill. All right. If yellow sweeps and Gem gets first, that would be really based. Okay. All right. Okay. So Lime. Well, actually, in classic MCC fashion, Lime Team's gonna be insane. So let's predict. Let's see, Joel, Etho, Tango, and yeah, just throw Impulse on there. Yeah, that sounds about right. Jimmy Lime Merchant. Actually, that'd be kind of funny if Jimmy's on Lime again. I'd up with that. We'll throw Jimmy on Lime. That's fine with me. And then we say Jimmy and Tango. Last time Joel was on Red was Pride 21. Okay. Sure. Red team's already been announced, but alright. Impulse Z. Jimmy, Tango, Etho, Joel. Hypno. I feel like there's too many options. B-Dubs, Impulse. Z. Okay, we'll throw Impulse on here at least. Jimmy top frag. Oh boy. Sure. You could also do Martin? Would that make sense? Martin on there? I feel like that could add up. Jimmy makes more. No, I'm saying like additive, not replacement. Or Etho, sure. Ranchers. What is Ranchers? Jimmy and Martin is strong. No, we don't have to worry about that. I don't think it matters anymore. Oh, Jimmy and Tango is Rangers? Okay, cool. Well, we already have them, so that's chill. Or Ranchers, not Rangers? Sure, same thing. Okay. I was saying Martin addition to this, so you'd have this, which would, I mean, I could see that being strong, sure. One more guess. Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. Whip. Or just Ollie. Well, Ollie's confirmed in this trio. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, we can throw in Shelby. Sure. For fun. Shelby would probably at this current moment be the second frag. Maybe even top frag over Jimmy. Jimmy, Joel, Etho, B-Dubs was a team planned for next Life Series? Okay. Jimmy on a team with B-Dubs? Wait, that, I mean, hold on here. Let's just revisit this entirely, because I feel like you could now make a fire team. Throw in Joel, you put Shelby back, you take off Impulse, and then you grab B-Dubs. This is awesome. This team is fire. Hold on. I love this team. This is so sick. They'd have so much fun. W team, man. W team. W team. I don't know if it makes sense, but sure. Nothing makes sense to me, and everything makes sense to me. 3 Hermits, though. That's fine. Maybe they'll announce new Hermit members right here. They're not going to. They're not going. That's not going to happen. But you never know. They'll be like, oh yeah, well, guess what? We're adding Wembu. No. 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 So, what do we think? A lot of the Empire's people will then be together. We said like Whip, Catherine, and I guess you probably would throw in Shelby into something like that too, right? How does that work? Like you assume that they are gonna be together? Whip, Catherine, Shelby, and Falls. Yeah, I mean, that could be a team. I think that's more likely than what we have here. As much as I like this team a lot. It's a little bit of a meme. I was just kind of throwing some people at the wall. This could work. There you go. Only 1 Hermit, but it makes up for the overflow of Hermits here. Joe Bart, okay. Yeah, we'll run this for now. It seems about right. It is going to be interesting to see the guests though, because we fully just don't know a couple of them. Like just 100%, we have no idea. Oh, hold on. Oop. Lifesteal and Hermit collab, imagine. Which Lifesteal member makes the most sense? Probably Hannah, JoJo, 4C, that type of crowd. Kylef. Okay. We're not adding Kylef to the Hermitcraft SMP or Hermitcraft server just because of his age. Messed up, man. No, they've not announced the list of people, no. They have not. I feel like... Yeah, pink. I'm just trying to think of what pink team is because I feel like the inclusion of Mumbo Jumbo is like the biggest moment. But if that's on red, then pink team is either something more insane or you're just putting people on pink for the sake of them being on pink, which probably means there's like a fun group, if I had to guess, right? Like probably a cool group on pink that people really want to see. That's probably what I'm expecting to happen. Scar Etho Tabo. All right, that would be crazy. I mean, that would make sense. Boat Boys. What even is Boat Boys again? I think I literally already asked this in the stream, but I forgot again. Joel and Etho? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Wouldn't it? That would make sense. Seth Bling? Dude. That'd be fire, man. Anthony from Minecraft? Anthony is such a nice dude, man. I'd love to see him play. That guy's awesome. Anthony's sick. There's Lime Team. Oh, Tanisha? Okay. Wait a minute. Interesting. Oh. Alright. What the hell? That's cool. Interesting. Was Tanisha a guest on Hermitcraft? No? Interesting. She's on Misadventures. Oh. Well, there you go. I know Tanisha was in Rising 2. Yes, I do know that. Okay, cool. 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 Alright. Yeah, no, F it, man. Run it. What is Tanisha's IGN again? Tanisha something? Does anyone know? Hogan? Yep, that seems about right. Okay, we had Martin, and we had Impulse, I think, and we had... Was it Hypno? Was I correct to remember that? Yep. Interesting. Martin, top frag. I think second frag, Tanisha. And then... How good is Hypno? Impulse third, and then Hypno fourth? This is a good team. This could be a pretty strong team, I'm not gonna lie. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Alright. Hypno's a sleeper. I mean, we can see in the moment. Pretty good team, man. And that would place Tanisha and Hypno as newcomers for him. I'm also just gonna assume this is a separate roster thing where separate Discord, not like once you join you can sign up for MCC, etc. Like that's my assumption. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna assume it's separate. It makes the most sense. So yeah. Okay, well, I assume we only have one more team left for today, no? It's probably just green and then we... That's it? Maybe? Probably? Okay. Joel on green, it's his color. Alright. Run it! This is the same level of newcomer as Pride and Twitch Rivals, I assume. So under your newcomer system, Cleo's not a newcomer, Tanisha is. Yes. Yes, that is how that would work. How it works is like the top ranks is like a regular MCC where anyone can sign up from the MCC Discord, whatever. That regular, right? Normal. So like the last event they did the spell one, and even honestly the double date one. I don't know. The double date one's kind of a weird one. I don't know about that one. That one's a little confusing. I would say it probably is on the same level as like a normal MCC. And then you have below that would be like a Pride or a Twitch Rivals or something like that. And like Ender Cup, I also don't know where that would go. That's a little confusing. But yeah. So that. And then after below that would be Rising. Where like if you play in Rising and then you get to play in Pride, like that's a step. That's like a level up, right? And then if you play Pride and then you get to play in a regular event, that's another level up. Like that's, you know, you keep going up the ranks. Is how I envision it, at least. Ender Cup, you could argue, is even above the regular MCC, but that, you know, then we get in a very interesting area. I don't think it would work like that. Yeah, I would say Lime is a very promising team right now. I do think the 4 teams we've seen here are all in completely different skill brackets right now, but I don't think it matters that much. It's just interesting. Actually, no, I think Yellow and Green or Yellow and Lime are relatively close. I think people might not be familiar with Tanisha, like, Tanisha's game. Tanisha is actually pretty solid. Tanisha also, fun fact, I didn't even realize this, but a pretty fun level of crossover. Tanisha also was in Naked and Afraid, which was that has overlap with like Lifesteal, right? So that's fun. Tanisha might be the second coming of JoJo Solos, involved in everything. Crazy. "12 Hermits left for 6 teams. Yep. Martin wasn't Naked and Afraid too? No, right? Not in the YouTube one. Was there another one? I was gonna say, I swear the Jingle Jam one. Okay. Well, that's different. That's different. Rec Rep confirmed them. Oh, like they're gonna be there for a next one? Interesting. That'd be fun. Naked and Afraid is like a really cool opportunity to get like a middle ground between communities. Are these the official teams? These over here are, yes. These are confirmed official MCC announced. These, like, I did not make these up. I love how Green's just there. People said Green is missing blue, so he's got to be on blue. I'm actually going to take that back and say that's probably not the case, but you never know. I feel like Green Etho duo would make a lot of sense to be like pink at this point, right? Like there's gonna be something like that. Probably. Oh yeah, we did put Joel there. Who's going with Joel? Who does make sense to be paired up with Joel here? Joel, Etho, Jimmy, Lizzie. I forgot we already put Lizzie on the team. Yeah, we can throw Lizzie somewhere. And then Jimmy, and then I guess, yeah, Etho could make sense. Or Tango, right, then? No? Because we said Jimmy and, what's it called? Jimmy and Tango would be together? Likely? Not confirmed, but likely? You could also go for Joel, Etho, Lizzie, B-Dubs, Joel, whoever, whatever. But the problem is that it's like 3 or 4 hermits, and then we're left with none for like the second half of the event. You'll have like a super hermit packed roster at the beginning, and then the second day of team announcements is just going to be a regular MCC at that point. Joel, Etho, Lizzie, Jimmy is 2 hermits, to be fair. Yes, that would be. That would be. Okay, we'll go for Etho. That's chill. If we're saying for the clip farms, then run it. It would be a strong team though. I'm a little worried at what the remainder of the teams would look like. Also, what do you no, actually no, hold on. What do you make of Pink if you throw Etho here, no? I'm just trying to think of like what they do with Pink Team. Like, what is Pink Team gonna be if you have already put Mumbo and Joel and Etho and whoever on the team? Scar Green, I mean that's good. That'd be fun. Like Pink is gonna have to be either a like combo that people desperately want or a super hype team in general. Probably is my guess. Because remember like Team Ties, you had all these like cool MCC teams, but they were all like relatively balanced, and then here comes a much weaker team, but it's the one everyone wanted to see. Like, you know, it's chill. You can do that. That's fine. Now in this event, I don't think you can really do much weaker than, you know, there's a limit. But yeah. Red team is like that. Oh yeah, 100%. Like red team is like that, but I'm saying like pink might be either the same or it might just be a regular balanced event, and then it'll whatever, right? If Eloise is supposed to be in it, this could also make sense, right? To be an Eloise team. You have like Lizzie, Eloise, and then someone else. Sausage? Sure. I don't think that would be the frag order. I think this would probably be the frag order, but close enough. Joel probably has to be with new hermits. I don't know, man. There's a very bright, shining yellow team that goes against that logic, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't think there's such a thing as balancing people out with new people. I don't think that matters. Did we already react on Sybil? Yes. X? Yeah, X could make sense. We could throw an X, if that makes more sense than Sausage or Eloise or Lizzie. I'll just run this for now. We'll just go with this for now. This would be a fun team. This would be a whimsical team, for sure. Chances that they'll do some like funny handicaps to some of the OP teams, especially as I think they'll have a bunch of them playing IRL. That'd be interesting. Any HPG members in this event? I wouldn't count on it. What is this? MCC. The team announcements for MCC. Hermitcraft MCC. Dude, Tanisha being thrown in as like a curveball is fire though. That's cool. Tanisha only played once, but did well when they played. Admittedly, Rising comp is, you know, it's like a playground, uh, but it's fine. But yeah, here, look. This is honestly still one of the coolest like scoring results any team in any MCC has ever done. Is all next to each other. That's so sick, man. That's so fire. That's like insane. But yeah, Tanisha obviously 12th. Now, team is strong, etc., etc., etc. I would say that slots Tanisha in for like a regular MCC at like 25th to, well, it's below Lagundo, but not by much. Like so I would say like 25th to 30th range. Um, but for this event, that means that you could be a second frag totally. Am I choosing the teams? Yeah, totally. No, I'm not. No, we're just reacting to the teams being announced. The teams were made, as far as we're aware, by Mr. Scott S. Major. Oh, that's good. Yep, that's good. I like that. That's a good team. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. that is yep. Yep, good job. Yep. Good team. Yeah, no, we had I should have just went with Jimmy and Tango. I thought about it a little too much. That is unfortunate. Okay. Big B and Jimmy and that's Ether. Tango. There you go. Right? Cool. Bing, 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 bing. Dude, this team is awesome. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that team. That's a cool one. This is my new favorite MCC team. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Well, we still have some stuff left on our board that could be correct. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Full double life combo. Yeah, actually, this is probably a good moment to mention it because I feel like there's going to be some people here that probably are in the live series react. The plan right now, because we've been taking an ever so slightly small break from live series just because we were kind of spamming them back to back to back. The plan is to do double life reacts starting in April. Now, I don't know if we're going to start April 1st or April 2nd, but somewhere around that time. So stay tuned. Actually, hold on. let me take a look at my schedule. Oh, that's not the thing. Hold on. I was working on something. I was workshopping. Yeah, no, it'll be on April 1st, I think. Because I won't be live on the Monday and the Tuesday, and then the Wednesday is when April starts. So as much as that will be April Fools, I promise you, we are not going to be fooling you with a not unstable react, with a double live react. So yeah. Order for live series that I'm going to react to. We have, look at the top here, we have some stuff. Double life is up next. Pearl and Etho, POV. Why is there Bodum written on the top left? I couldn't tell you, honestly. I have no clue. I have no idea. But yeah, we don't know yet if that's it for today's teams. I mean, I assume it is. I don't want to leave just yet, so we're going to hold out until the 45-minute mark. Just in case they continue, because they might. You never know. You never know, honestly. So we're just going to chill here for a little bit. Okay. Well, let's throw in a Cyan prediction. Have they ever done that? What, throw out all the teams in one day? I don't think so. I wish someone could confirm whether they'll continue announcing or not. Hugo, I swear, man. No, that's chill. That's chill. We're ready for today? Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Hugo. I appreciate it. Thank you, Hugo. That's very kind. You've let me free. I can eat my dinner. Thank you. Okay. I do want to think very briefly about pink team. So we are just gonna assume that Etho is on pink. He doesn't have to be, but he could. So we're just gonna assume that for now. And then I don't know with who. And B-dubs. I mean, that'd be fun. And then Tubbo. Wait a minute. And good times. Wait a minute. Wait, we're cooking. Wait, we're cooking. Hold on. Hold on. This is fantastic. No, this is fantastic news. Tubbo will actually die. No, you're right. Dude, this team would be so sick. Oh, that would be fantastic. Now we're just gonna keep this on the board for now. We'll see it again tomorrow. This would be so fire. This would probably go in the ranks for me for like best MCC teams ever made. That is fantastic. Joe Scar. I mean, you could throw Joel into the mix, or even Joel. Honestly, even Joel over Toby would be fine. Sure, it would be 4 Hermits, whatever, but yeah. That is the one thing I'm a little curious about, is the spread of Hermits, right? Because day 1 we got how many? 13? Am I good at counting? 13? 15. 8 plus, that is correct. I don't know how I missed 2. So it's 15 day 1 and then 10 in day... Well, okay. Again, I would be super surprised if they were to announce new Hermits here, but they're not going to. But it's 10 Hermits in day 2. So the chances that there's going to be 4 on one team is low. Not impossible, but it's low. Again, keep in mind, in MCC Season 4 kickoff, there was 10 Hermits, and 4 of them were on one team, so it's never impossible. But yeah, you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. At least we haven't encountered a team that doesn't have a single Hermit on it yet. So that's fun. Also, we've seen a good amount of familiar Hermits. I mean, there's definitely newcomers, of course, but... Actually, no, I'm tripping. How many Hermits are even left that have played before? Limited. But should be fine. Do we think the top frags are for the next 5 teams? Cam Bam, Smallish Beans, Etho. Oh. Probably false. And we don't know. There's one left. There has to be another top frag somewhere. Maybe Scar, honestly. Or H-Bomb. Yeah, it could be H-Bomb too. H-Bomb probably would love to be teamed with 3 new Hermits. That's... Yeah, I didn't even think about that. There is just a to-be-determined top frag. Whether it's one of the people that's on the board, but we don't know that they're going to be a top frag, or someone that just isn't yet confirmed to play. Such a shame that we missed out on putting Jimmy and Tango on the board. We did it. We put him on the board twice, and we removed him twice, and then he got announced. Minus 2 points, man. Tragic. Either way, though. I do have to, what's it called? I do have to, head out. So let me find someone to raid. Is there someone in this event I could raid? Probably, right? Surely. I heard people say false at some point. Yeah, I'll raid false. I've never raided false before. I've known false for a decent amount, just never raided false before. False also is playing in Block Wars, which is fun. So go have your little yap, chat, whatever activity going on there, and go hang out with False, as False is playing on Hermitcraft right now. So that's cool. We'll be back tomorrow. She said Block Wars is for training. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's actually really good. It's funny because the Block Wars roster, compared to this MCC, is miles more difficult to win in than this one. That's funny. That's good. Yeah, so we're gonna raid Falls. We're playing in Block Wars this weekend, Saturday. Tomorrow, I think we have miscellaneous reacts, plus MCC teams, obviously. So stay tuned for that as well. I actually just realized it's Thursday, which means that tomorrow we have not only the MCC teams, but probably also Block Wars update video. So that'll be fun. And then literally 2 days from now is Block Wars. Crazy. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye.